Hey, this is your number one RV hit coming at you. It's, what are we at here? November 4th. Yep, November 4th, 2022. I found some video that I thought was lost from our last spot in Virginia before we came to Texas. So decided I'd put it together and show it to you. I talked about it before, about how I first did a video on explaining my health conditions, and that is in this video, which I thought was lost. So I'm going to go ahead and include it, even though I did a newer one later on, because it's got a little more information in it. Just know that it was older, so not entirely accurate on exactly what happened. Like, we thought things were going to happen faster, and obviously, since you knew from my last video that we've been here for a while. So I thought you might enjoy it, so check it out. Hey everyone, RV idiot number one coming at you. Thought I'd show you where we've been landed for the last 2 months. As you know, we usually don't stay longer than a couple weeks at places, but unless there's a good reason, and well, there is one, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But let me show you. Here's our spot. It's a really awesome place. We are at the all of a sudden I can't remember the name. Only been here for 2 months. Misty Mountain RV Park in Greenwood, Virginia, which is basically near Charlottesville, Virginia, or Waynesboro, Virginia. So we'll shut up here. This is a great place. They got cabins, RV spots, tent spots. I'll do a little more video on at the rest of the place later. Right now it's the middle of October, and they've got all kinds of decorations and stuff set up for Halloween. Can't see a lot of them down here. It's more of the long-termers right in this area. That's kind of what we've been lately. We got us a little witch. We had some pumpkins and stuff, but we're getting ready to roll out at the end of the week, so we gave our pumpkins to our neighbors, George and Carol, who were really cool. And here we go, we're set up. Here's Finn and Sawyer. You can see fall has fallen here. There are leaves blowing everywhere. Today's a windy day. As fast as I can keep these leaves blown away, they come back. We ended up getting some mulch and putting it back here, so the dogs, it was rocky, so the dogs didn't like to go to the bathroom back here, so we put some mulch on this end so the dogs could have a place to go to the bathroom. Got us all set up here. Got a little fireplace right there. See a little setup for George and Carol there. Yeah, this is our place. We also had some pretty cool neighbors there, and I will take you on a tour of the rest of the park here in a little bit. Okay, Finner's gonna help me here. The reason we've been here for so long, I've hinted at this a few times before about health issues. I've never really gotten into it, so I guess now's a good time to get into it. 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with cirrhosis of the liver. And no, I'm not an alcoholic. That's not what caused it. They're not really sure. Finn, you're killing me. He's up on the table. They're not really sure what caused it. Could have been my bad eating habits. Could have been an autoimmune deficiency. Either way. You're ruining my video. So basically I've been doing that for 3 years. I was sick, but I wasn't sick enough to get a Finn, come down, come on. I wasn't sick enough to get a transplant, which they said I would need eventually. So, make a long story short, it's been tough. It makes doing this life a little harder. You lose a lot of energy. You get brain fog. I've been on some medication that mitigates some of those effects, but it'll never go away. It's not something that can be cured unless you have a transplant. So what I'm going, well, basically I just had to live with that. It's weird because they say you just got to wait till it gets worse before it can get better, which is really strange. So you deal with all the symptoms until you get worse. Well, about 2 months ago, I got worse. I found out that I had cancer in my liver, and believe it or not, it's actually a good thing, because what it did is it bumped me up on priority for getting transplants. So you can do 2 types of transplants. You can do wait for one from a deceased patient for a full liver transplant, or something that's relatively new in the field. I think within the last 7 to 10 years, it's called a living liver transplant. You can have someone who matches you donate part of their liver, and the liver is the only organ in your body that'll regenerate itself to a full organ, as long as it's not messed up with like cirrhosis. So basically, my sister Shannon, who you've seen before, who lives in Dallas, is volunteered to give me part of her liver. And so in order to deal with all that, we had to first come back to Virginia. We didn't want to go and stay back in Hampton Roads, because I needed the mountains just for my peace of mind, my own kind of therapy. So we're up here near Charlottesburg, near the mountains, and it's been great. We found this place and it's great. Staying here long term, and we've been running in and out of Hampton Roads. It's a couple-hour drive, couple to 3 hour drive, depending on where we had to go to get stuff done. So I ended up having to have radiation treatments, and we would go down there for that, and I'm all done with those. And now this Friday, it's Tuesday today, we're going to head to Texas, to Dallas, and get the ball rolling for the transplant. So that's why we've been here for 2 months, just getting some doctor stuff taken care of. We've really fell in love with this place. There's a little town called Crozet, not too far from here, and we found a little pizza joint there with a bar and stuff in it. Not that I can drink. That's why I've hinted it before. Yeah, I can't drink anymore, any alcohol whatsoever, because that will totally mess my liver up further. So I've actually been, as of this week, I have not had a drop of alcohol for 3 years, which is crazy for an ex-sailor who loved his beer. But you do what you got to do, and I'm dealing with it. So yeah, we'll be in Dallas next week, and we're probably going to be there for a couple months, getting the ball rolling for the transplant. And after the transplant, everything's supposed to be good. So keep your fingers crossed for me. That I can keep doing these dumbass videos for you guys. Alright, that's enough of that. So that's why we've been here for 2 months. I don't even know if I can remember how to get on the road. 2 months seems so long. But we'll show you a little video of that when we head out. Okay. Okay, here's some more of the park. This is in the lower section. We're camped up in the upper section there. There's a office here. It's a really nice store in there. Plenty of items in there for you. They got ice. They got firewood. They got little meetings. They got like party rooms up on party rooms here. You can see they go all out for Halloween here. All these decorations. Mr. Pumpkinhead there. It's a beautiful place. We'll definitely come back here one day. Nestled. I don't know if you can see it. Get a better shot over here. Mountains over there, but You know, plenty of spots for rigs down here. Mostly the short-termers and weekenders are down here. They don't, what am I trying to say? The more long-termers are up where we're at. Got this nice big field here. Sometimes they have concerts up there. They do a bonfire every weekend right there, like on Friday and Saturday nights. And then they'll put up a movie up here, mostly kids movies. Several weeks ago they had a musical festival here, bunch of bands playing and vendors and everything. It was really fun. Of course, I don't think I got a single stitch of video of it, because I'm the worst vlogger in the world. What else? There's a whole like events room up there. Gazebo here. It's kind of empty right now, but usually everyone on the weekenders start rolling in around Thursday. Friday night this place is packed. They're booked solid for the next couple months. So the end of summer doesn't really stop people around here. They keep on coming. See, I got a big old bouncy thingy there, and yes, I've tried it out. No, there's no video of it for a reason. Playground, another playground up there. There's a little dog park right here. Brought Sawyer and Finn down here a couple times. Of course, Sawyer gets grouchy with the other dogs, so I mostly just walk them back up in the woods. I got video of that, so I'll put that in the video too. Up there is a laundry room and another events room. This place chock full of events rooms. There is certainly no lack of activity to do around here. Got horseshoe pits there. Swimming pool, which was closed a few weeks ago for the season, but it was pretty nice. And let's see if we can see some of the mountains up there. All right, I think you can see some of the mountains in the distance there. Those are part of the Shenandoah National Park. Which, when we first got here, Finn and I did a 2-day backpack on there. I'll include some of that. And Michelle's favorite place, the laundry room. She's gonna kill me for that one. Yeah, so they got everything you need here. Bathhouse all over the place. There's a bathhouse up near us. There's a bathhouse in this spot too. A couple more. There's the back side of the jumpy thing. Nice little tables you can just set out here and enjoy the view. Leaves are starting to turn. What is it? October 27th, I think it is. All right. So here's Crozet Pizza. It's our been our local hangout while we've been up here in well, we're in Greenwood, but Crozet is right next to it for 2 months. So they're really cool in here. This whole place is really cool. This is our last night. Coming up for our last night before we take off tomorrow. Check it out. It's really nice. Hey, how you doing? You can come here and pick up a pizza, or we can go back here to our favorite spot, the bar. But they got another lot of tables. They got an event room back there. Bar, big old TV. They show off football game. Look at this chick. I'm gonna sit here and hit on her. Hey, baby.
Hello.
Brings you here.
You. And Libby. And Laverne.
And this is where we've been hanging out for the last 2 months. And that's it.